Good morning, Craig Howard here. Happy to be with you again. I I was watching a bug this morning. There's never a shortage of those, is there? If the bugs ever got together, they could take over the world. There's bugs everywhere. But I was watching a bug try to fly into a light, and it kept flying against that light, and bam, 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 bam. It kept hitting that light and hitting that light and hitting that light. Bugs are drawn to light. I guess they think it's outdoors. They think it's a place of safety. They think it's, where it's where they want to be. But instead of being drawn to the light of the outdoors, oftentimes they're drawn to artificial light. And this bug kept hitting it and hitting it and hitting it until it finally just wore out and fell. It was an overhead light, and it just fell down to the ground and had to collect itself and get its second wind, and then it took off and flew back up there trying to get to that light again. I thought about that as I laid there and watched that. I thought about that poor bug that was so deceived by going after the wrong light, and then I began to think about all the people that get deceived by going after the wrong light in life. Not necessarily even a spiritual light, but going after the thing that they think is going to bring light into their life. There's a lot of people that are chasing after all sorts of things. For some people, light is money. For some people, light is fame and position. For some people, light is activities and involvement in things like sporting events and all of that. Or for some people, it's just chasing after fun and the next big adventure. Now, I'm not saying that any of these things in and of themselves are bad. There's nothing wrong with wanting to make money unless that's the thing you're chasing after to the point where you're just beating yourself against it until it wears you out, until you're just exhausted. Unfortunately, that's what a lot of people are doing in their life, and they're chasing after a false light. They're chasing after a light that isn't the light that's going to give them what they want, but instead is going to cause them to expend all of their energy and leave them with nothing in the end. Jesus in John chapter 8, verse 12 said, "Again Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life." I don't know what light you may be chasing after in your life. Maybe it's a relationship. And I know some people, they look for their salvation, and I don't necessarily mean spiritual salvation, but they look for their life to be fulfilled and completed by another person. There's no person in the world that can make your life everything that you want it to be, that can bring you all the joy and happiness. There are people that can add to your joy and happiness and make a difference in your life. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that, but it puts too much pressure on a person when you are looking to another person to just absolutely make everything right in your life. That's too much. But Jesus said, I am the light that you're looking for. I'm the light that can bring joy into your life. I am the light that can give you guidance when you need guidance. I am the light that you need in your life. The other night, I had gone, I guess it was last night, I had gone really hard both Saturday and Sunday, and had been up and moving and on the go a lot. And last night, my leg was just exhausted. It was swollen real bad, and I'm laying there. I've got ice on it. I'm trying to get it to calm down. It's really aching. It's really hurting. And I just overdone it. And Camille was busy reading a book, and she's really into the book. Camille's quite a reader, and she's into this book, and she's reading and reading. And I'm laying there, and I'm in such agony, and I'm looking at her, and I'm thinking, why don't you come over and make my leg feel better? Not that there was anything that she could do, but when you're not feeling good, you just don't think right. Anyhow, I look at her and I'm thinking, why don't you come over and make my leg feel better, or give me a hug, or tell me you're sorry I'm hurting, or something like that. And then I thought, that's not fair to her. She can't make my leg feel better. is my own dumbness for going on it as hard as I went and doing what I did. And so I just closed my eyes and I began to talk to my Heavenly Father. And I got up and got an ice bag and put an ice bag on it and sat back down and began to talk to God again and said, Lord, please help this to let up. And within a few minutes, all of a sudden, it was just a peace came over me. The leg stopped hurting so much, and I just audibly went, oh. And Camille said, are you all right? I said, yes, but all of a sudden that knee just stopped throbbing. And she said, she kind of indicated you should have got the ice sooner. Maybe I should have, but I also should have started praying about it sooner. What light are you looking for in your life? Where are you looking for light in your life? Are you like a bug that's banging your head against a false light till you're exhausted? Or are you looking for the light of Jesus that can truly bring light to your life? Something to think about today. You have a great day. I will see you, Lord willing, tomorrow.